Hello everybody, welcome back to another part of our Better Minecraft Let's Play. I'm Macor, and I'm so excited y'all decided to join me today. Well, let's get right into it honestly, because it's been a while since I uploaded, and that's not for the lack of playing honestly. I've just been doing a little bit more grindy stuff, and haven't really decided to make videos out of it, because those are mostly boring. But I will go over what I've done. So here is me building my auto smelter. It's not anything fancy, just a default. I start behind my storage area under my house and mine out a sizable room. My biggest obstacle was resources, so I do need to go down to the caves and get some iron so I can build hoppers, I can build rails, I can build mine carts with hoppers. And I don't make anything insane. It's just a 10 furnace wide auto smelter. It's going to be plenty for what I need. And then I just make sure everything fills up properly and I start smelting. Yeah, so that's this is my super smelter. Or auto smelter, whatever you want to call it. Click the lever. Mine carts go down and back. Load what I want to burn up there, what I want to smelt, I guess was the right word, and fuel goes back here. And I don't think I have anything in there right now, I took all the glass out. But that's one thing I've done around the base. Next, I did build this wall finally. Got a lot of little corner cut there, so it makes it a little better to go over to my enchanting table. I did fill up my bookshelf with all the books I had. So my backpack is nice and empty now. Got a nice new fishing rod because I had all my levels. If we keep going up, we'll see. I took my goddess statue off, and now they're sitting up on these diorite mossy brick pieces. So if we go downstairs and we look at our house, we got those statues kind of sitting up there looking at us. I don't know if y'all also noticed when I came up here, these doors are now inset just a little bit. I put some vertical slabs around it. So now the doors aren't sticking out. They look like they're in the wall a little bit. What else have I done? A couple of small things. So I put stairs out around here just because I had extra from the farm covering this. I don't know, maybe I'll like flashback or something, but this is where the ravine used to be. I mean, actually I can still go show you the ravine. So yeah, ravine is still here. I don't have any torches. It's just dark and covered now by all that dirt, so I don't fall in anymore. Alright, all covered up. Now I won't fall into this giant pit. I got about 20 other giant pits I could fall into around here, but not that one. So the first thing I want to show you that was fairly big. Actually, one more small thing, real quick. Put an entrance right here. I'm going to put some gates right there. I just didn't have jacaranda wood because I'd used it all for that. But now that I do, let's immediately go do this. Otherwise, I will forget again. So we'll just do that. Once again, it doesn't really matter much. I can just hop over it, but a little nicety. And boom, this is the big one. I'm going to show you how I built it. So every big build has to start with some material gathering. So this is me just gathering about 1,000 sand so I can cover each one of my farm plots with glass. Just in that volcanic plains area, using my efficiency 12 shovel. And then to start off on our build, we're just going to start with the corner pillars, kind of make it easy, kind of get a feel of where I'm going for. It does upset me that this jacaranda tree is so close and so nice. I do eventually cut it down, but definitely have some regrets. And then this is just our middle post, I guess you can call it. Just something I built in the middle, so it kind of looks like it's supported in the middle. And then these are little wide columns that I put in between every other field. Just once again, something to kind of make it look like it's being held up. Minecraft physics don't really need it, but I think it makes it look a little better. We take some logs, we outline the perimeter on top, add some stairs and some trapdoors as flourishes. I learned here that you can do the carpenter's table and change what your trapdoors look like. So that's big for me going in forward. Yeah, just add some little bit of details, a little bit of covering. We're adding some slabs on top of the logs. And then here we're doing some stairs into these planks just to kind of give it a little bit of change. We build all these across. I also learned about this glass blower. It's how I make the cool glass you're about to see. Just add it there with my other ones, and bam, we are done with our farm covering. So yeah, we got our farmland covering all done. We got this nice large diamond glass that's all connected, kind of a cool pattern instead of just the normal stuff. Everything else I kind of showed you. 4 corners, this weird looking pillar thing in the middle, the wide pillars on the side. Like I said, I had to cut down my nice big jacaranda tree that was right here. We outlined our tree farm and made it a full-on square. As you can see, that wasn't anything wild. And then we did this. Covered up our portal area. This is just regular glass. Looks like I'm walking on nothing. Got a little viewing area right here. Oh, I thought there's supposed to be podzol right there. Little viewing area. Not really. I just didn't want to cut down the tree and level that ground out, so that was my compromise. So this wasn't anything too hard about this build. I just had to go collect a bunch of andesite if I needed it, and we replaced the walls, and then I just put a glass roof on top. And then there is one other thing I want to do as well. So podzol first, 2 of those. Nether rack, I have. Netherify this portal a little bit. Next time I go to the nether, I need to make sure I remember to get some stuff. Just a little bit. Make sure to take good care of your brothers, okay? I'm leaving them up here in your hands. Don't eat them, nothing. Don't let them escape. Alright, he didn't let him escape, which is very good. So Fire Dragon was the first one to hatch over here in this corner. So I go over here, give him a couple fishies. Fail a couple times, but I succeed eventually. And nope, can't pick him up with my shield, so I need to take my shield off. There we go. And we go put him over in his pen. And then, well, now I can't make him sit down without my shield on. So, let's put the shield back on. Nope, forget about that. And tragedy. Absolute tragedy. But I still have another dragon. At this point, he has hatched. So we go up here to tame this dragon. My little ice dragon. And then I can't pick him up because he's too big at that point. So I get him to follow me like a puppy dog or a cat. Get him in his little area and make him sit down. Alright, so that's Silophyte. I'm going to pop up a comment on screen because it's basically everything that I've learned kind of from that fight as well. So it says, that's really unfortunate. You knocked Scylla down on her third phase before dying, so now you have to deal with her strongest while being full HP. That's a true statement. Now the next time I go back and fight her, she is on her third phase attack, while at her first phase, I don't know, defense, health, I guess. So yeah, you already grew? That's crazy. So yeah, when I go back to fight the Scylla, it's not going to be easy. It's probably going to be harder than it was the first time, which is not good, but I think I have a plan, which kind of goes to the next part of this comment. You'll probably need full netherite when fighting her. Maybe try to stay close and bait out her melee attacks so she doesn't use lightning attacks as much, because those go through armor. She's going to spam lightning a lot since she's in her third phase. Goes into the next part too. Also pay attention if you have the wetness effect. I don't remember if y'all remember that, but that was definitely something that I got hit with. It's when those kind of like big blue waves come at us. If you have the wetness effect, because they multiply lightning damage and slow you down a bit, focus on dodging until that effect ran out, I suppose. Good luck. Thank you, Snap Crackle Pop. I really appreciate the help. So yeah, obviously we're going to need to get a little more geared up before we go and fight that again. I don't know. I'm going to say her. I think it's a her. It might be a him. But I've seen a lot of things say her. I already said I want to get my trident done, so I'll need my trident as well. And last thing is I probably am gonna get some potions, because I mean, how is that gonna hurt? That's only gonna help us. So I need to get into my potion brewing again, or period. Just need to get into potion brewing. And I need to upgrade my weapons and armor. Alright guys, that will be it for this episode, this part. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me. I know this kind of was a little bit of a different episode than what I normally do, and it took a little longer to come out than it normally does. Still learning all the tricks of the trade, how to edit stuff. Thank y'all guys for being patient with me throughout this episode and waiting for this episode. I know it's a little different than what we normally do, but we just needed to relax a little bit after that fight and kind of get our head straight and figure out what we need to do to make sure I can stomp every boss I come across. I don't want to die anymore. No more dying. That's not fun. Maybe we should put a bed in our backpack so we can set spawn, though. That'd probably be smart. Alright guys, well please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see y'all guys in the next part. Peace out.